Well, welcome back, my friends all, to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors. This is the Bowfin from ROSECRAFT blades. Now listen to what I'm telling you. This is a vibe knife from the word go. If you follow the channel at all, and many of you do, and I'm so thankful for you. I really am. Thank you to all you guys who check out the videos, who are faithful to comment, like, and just watch the video, man. Thank you. But if you've been following the channel, you know that I do a lot of cutting every day with ROSECRAFT blades. I get locked in and I get focused in on other styles, right? I was going through a box yesterday, Sunday, and I pulled out this knife, the Bowfin, and man, I just started looking at, I love everything about this knife. The blade shape is one that speaks to me. Now, it's a button lock, right? So I don't know how long or how well I like that. I like the fidget factor of it. What I wanted to do with this video, man, it's about eight and a half minutes. Not long at all for us, but I wanted to give you a good look at it. Now, I believe those are micarta handle scales. It's RPM 9 steel. It's 3.2 millimeter thick blade stock. It's a manual button lock. Chase Snyder is the designer. I like Chase's designs. The overall length is 8.2 inches. Closed is 4.5. The thing about this knife is this, guys. It came wicked sharp. Now, I don't have a lot of experience with button locks. I really don't. So we're going to build a lot of experience. And like I said, I'm going to show you everything. This is the Donnie B All Day drop test. We're going to throw it at the stump a couple times. You have the button lock. It is a front flipper. This is the only front flipper on the planet that I like. I'm just being 100% real with you. It's easy to maneuver. They give you plenty to use. My little broke hands can do it well. But that blade shape, I am all about. I love everything about it. I know I said that before. There's a fixed blade that has this particular design, kind of that triangle style. You can just do a lot with it. Now, I also have an affinity for pistol grips. Some people like them, some people don't. I love them. I like the feel of it. I can't tell you why. Now, yeah, these are micarta handle scales. They got to be, because they feel so good in hand. You have a complete open construction, so it's easy to clean. It's not a deep carry pocket clip. And the one thing I didn't do, and I could kick my own ass for, is I didn't show you how it rides in the pocket. I'll make a short with that and give you a good look at that, because I know for some of you that is very important. So let's drop back a little bit. The knife weighs 4.9 ounces. For me, that's a pretty decent weight. It's a lightweight. I'm used to carrying heavier knives. Some of you don't like carrying anything over 4, but I'll tell you this, and I'll tell you this honestly, this doesn't carry, this carries like it weighs about 2.5 ounces. I don't know if it's the shape. I don't know how it rides. It does not take up a lot of room and pocket. It's just a really good blade design. So the blade length is 3 5/8. I'm sorry, it took me a minute to grab my tape measure. It's 3 5/8. You've got a cutting edge right at 3 inches. The blade width at its widest point is 1 5/8. So it's slicey as hell. And again, it's got a nice forward cant. It's got a choil that sits right up above the handle. So if you need to do a pinch grip, you can do that. It goes down, it's tapered down. I really like that. I like how thin, I like how slicey it is. The handle, now I'm going to give you an inner grip from the top of the choil to the very bottom. The inner grip on this thing is 4 3/4. That's if you choke all the way up. Now, the handle scales themselves are right at 4, guys, it looks like 4 9/16 handle scales, but you've got plenty of room. The thing with this knife is this. I have fidgeted with it, fidgeted with it, fidgeted with it. The RPM 9, some people like it, some people don't. I like it because it's easy to maintain in the field. It's easy to sharpen up. Now, this is sandblast hose, reinforced sandblast hose. The knife had zero problem with it. Sometimes it's more being out of position trying to cut, but the knife sailed right through it once it got in there and did a phenomenal job. You'll see a sandwich cutting with this knife today, probably. If not today, sometime this week. I'll also, again, and I do think it's important, so I'll do a couple of shorts with this knife. I like this knife. This is a vibe knife. This is why I don't have a ton of different companies on the channel. I have a few that I like that I can really get into. This is a knife I'd like to push, and I'll be honest with you. As much as I say I'm not the QVC and I'm not here to convince you, well, I'm not. But if I can help in some way, Andy and the whole ROSECRAFT team has been good to me. I would like to do that. I believe this is like $69.99, something like that. If you use Choir Boys the way I spell it, all lowercase, you get a 10% discount. I'm going to ask you, if you go to ROSECRAFT's website, use my discount code. I don't get anything from it, but it is a way to track. We're coming down to the end of the year, and I really like knowing I'm having some kind of effect, okay? It does matter to me. I always make certain decisions based on that. We're coming down to the end of the year. So if you go to their website, use my discount code where you can. You will get 10% off, and it's a good way for me to track to see if I'm making any kind of dent in it. Would I carry this knife? That's what yes. Now, the button lock, I'm going to go back to it. Y'all know I'm hard on everything. So I will be coming back giving you a report on that button lock. But I'll tell you this too. I've never been a huge fidget guy when it comes to pocket knives. I have played with this damn thing since I pulled it out of the box yesterday. I took it to Kirk's. We're at the studio there. Did the thing. I didn't want to do a super long video on it. I didn't feel like we needed to give you a good look at it. You'll be seeing this a lot. It's the Bowfin. I'll put a link in the description. Guys, listen. There was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, we just come off the weekend. Stats are literally everywhere. On the weekend, they're higher. Holidays are higher. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. Man, you have a place here. Guys, I'm back to blue. I've just kind of come to the point and place where I understand it's not popular. Something I believe in. I don't shove it down your throat. I have my reasons. They're not what you think. Finally, if you are an addict, and I am, never quit quitting. Well, the Bowfin by ROSECRAFT Blades. It's badass. There's old Megatron back there, little hot mamacita. I'm Scab. She's Megatron. You're not. And we gone, son. ROSECRAFT Blades Bowfin. Love y'all. Cannot go wrong. We'll see you on the next one.